clear.
Oh, sorry about that. Hello. Good morning once again, and welcome to
Hi.
Best Consultative. Uh, um, Quite interesting to be here today, and it's a pleasure to, of course, have you as a listener once again to this episode of the SME Roundtable. Great to have you join us, and it's of course my pleasure to um, welcome um, our guest as usual.
Thank you
Today's
for having me. Thank you for having me.
sure. On today's show, we have, of course, Mr. Abdul Samad, who's the CEO of course, Chao Cocina. He's going to be with us today and he's going to share his experience with us as well. As we all know, this is a learning environment, and we usually learn from here. And we're hoping that it's going to be as smooth as possible for everyone to hear and share their insights with us. So before I go, just a little bit of Health Consulting Limited. So Health Consulting is a management consulting firm that, of course, provides services to aid organizations in achieving their growth and expansion targets. At Health Consulting, what we do primarily is we are committed to strengthening the internal processes of I beg your pardon, and practices of organizations. And we have supported over 200 startups by helping them to build a system that consistently delivers results. Okay, this, of course, SME Roundtable show is in partnership with the Facts Corner and, of course, TAM TV. They are the organization that are helping us a lot in making sure that this information we are bringing here is getting to you, and we really, really appreciate them. And we appreciate, of course, the viewers. Thank you so much for being always with us. Okay, and I will have Mr. Abdulsamad, of course, introduce himself to us, and let's get the show started. Thank you so much once again for being the listener on the show. Mr. Abdulsamad, welcome to the show. How are you doing today, sir?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for having me as well.
Thank you. Could you please run us through a little bit of an introduction of yourself before we go ahead?
Okay, my name is Abdulsamad Arije, a graduate of Banking and Finance from Christian University. Um, I currently run a teaching called Cocina at Inquiry State, Malaysia.
Oh, great. Thank you so
Yeah.
much again for that little introduction. So you don't tell us about Chao Cocina. How did you come about Chao Cocina? I think I'm interested in the name. How did you come about the name Chao first, and
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Cocina later? Yes.
Okay. Well, for the name itself, it was a quite interesting situation because it was a lot of back and forth trying to come up with a name for my brand. And when I reached out to a friend who came up with an idea and was like chop and chill coquina. Like chop and chill didn't really sound well with me. So I was like, how about chow? Because like in pidgin, in pidgin you say you don't chow, you
Mm-hmm.
get chow. That's like, do you have food or have you
Mm-hmm.
eaten in pidgin? So chow, which stands for food or eat. Then cocina stands for kitchen, the Spanish word for kitchen. So it's more like a food kitchen,
Ah,
basically.
amazing. So just a follow-up question. What prompted you to start Chao Cocina? What prompted you to start the organization? And
I
this,
didn't get that.
I mean, what prompted you to start Chao Cocina?
Oh, well, it was basically being tired of 9 to 5 and trying to, be my own boss and try out something new, you know, try to challenge myself basically, because I had to move all the way from Lagos down to Kwara to start this business. So it was more like challenging myself to a new environment and a new space basically.
Oh, amazing. So how has it been so far? Can you share like your wins and your lows to us, or with us rather? How has it been?
Well, for the lows, I'll start with the lows. Yeah, for every new business, a startup, it's always slow at the beginning. It's always slow. You get discouraged at some point. Different issues. Like for me now, I have to deal with a lot of logistics from Lagos to Kwara, and some days you find it easy with the drivers bringing your stuff, and some days it's always rough, traffic and all. But then that's just very that's just very few things from starting the business, and I'll just take that as my lows so far. And then for the wins, well, as the business continues to grow, we have gained ground in the environment we are and build trust with our customers. I can say, well, at least from a certain point, I started getting at least, let's say, one new customer every day. And we have been open for about 9 months now. No, not 9 months, about 8 months. Started in February. And I can say
Mhm.
from like May, we get a new customer every day. So that's a major win for me.
Amazing. Oh, perfect then. It's good. I mean, well done for that. Just a question about people and HR. If you have
Sorry,
people
I
that
didn't
work
get
with
you.
you, I'm going into maybe your staff. I mean, do you have like staff that work with you? Do you have like staff?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have two people working with me currently.
Oh, okay. What has been the key to team management for you? What has been the key to team management for you?
Well, having been an employee myself at the point, and having some experience with working with a manager, it was a good thing to learn a thing or two. So having to manage people myself now, same a bit easier. Having gained experience in a setting where I was like a subordinate and I had a manager, so I could pick a few things from who had managed me and incorporate that also into my business to manage the people that work with me.
Beautiful then. Okay, that's fair. Um, just to know, you mentioned that you're having customers every day. I mean, right from I think May. I just want to know
Yeah.
if data is playing any part at all in your business. Is
If
data
what?
playing data? I mean,
Data.
data gathering. Yes, not data. Yeah. Is it playing any part in your business? Any part at all? Data.
Can you please come again?
Oh, I'm asking if data plays any part in your business.
Data. When you talk
Mhm.
about data, is it internet data or
No, no. Like raw data, gathering data from people, making researches and the rest of it, not internet data.
well for me not exactly because of the type of business I do. For me, basic data that I'll say is people's contacts. You know, that would be like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, well, people's contact, keeping contact of customers, and then having to like almost remember people when they come again, because customer relationship. After keeping the data of them on my mobile phone as contacts and relating with them, passing information through WhatsApp status, and that's like a very nearest means of me getting to my customers. So keeping the data of their contacts to reach them via WhatsApp status or broadcast to let them know or whatever updates that's going on with the business.
Okay, fair. That's cool. So the next question would be around customer feedback and financial bookkeeping and the rest of it. So here's a question. So
Sorry, I lost you for a bit.
can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello. Great. So I just want to know, does customer feedback, bookkeeping, financial management have anything to do with your enterprise? Do they mean anything to you at Chao and Cocina?
Yeah, it does. Well, out of all the points, customer feedback is like one of the greatest ones that we value. You know,
Mhm.
as a business, you need customer feedback definitely, and when you get good feedback, it helps build trust with new customers, and also having to get referrals from customers that give you good feedback.
Mhm. Oh, amazing. How about financial management? How about financial management?
Yeah, financial management too. Basically, it's a very key part of running a business. If you're running a business without a proper financial management, then I don't see a way that business is gonna go forward. Because you probably just have to just run things down when you don't keep good financial records or or manage your finances properly.
Okay.
And
Oh, I mean,
being someone with a finance background,
oh,
it's done a great deal in my business.
hmm, interesting. Okay, fair. Just so I mean, just moving on to I think the three last questions. I just would like to know again. Okay, I don't think this question was like resonates with yours because I was going to ask you a question around COVID-19. But I don't know. Did you have any effect in your organization? COVID-19.
Well, because we started just this year, so I
Mm-hmm.
really can't say um, COVID-19 had any impact. But if I were to be in operation by the time COVID hit, it will have definitely, it will have most definitely affected business because all the students, I work in a school area, and most of my customers are students, so they will have all gone home, and market will be short for me to even get my products for use. So it has been a very big blow. Or in the reality, it didn't affect me because I started my business after COVID.
Okay, that's fine. So, would you say that your business has been affected or impacted by any government policy so far?
Mm, well, government policy, I'll say not exactly, except for, well, we would say inflation is a government policy, which I'm not really sure. Well, government kind of runs the economy, and how they manage the economy affects inflation. So inflation has been a very great, great effect. Has had a great effect on the business because raw materials keep going up, and we have to try to manage and make ends meet and not try to chase customers away with our prices, and prices
Hmm.
keep going up as well. So I'll say inflation has been a very good deal.
Okay, amazing. Lastly, I just want to know if you your business in your business, do you engage like consultants to help you anything at all? Do you engage like consultants?
Because we're relatively new, we haven't had any cause to do that. But and I know for sure for every organization that looks to grow, because definitely I just have a store for now, and I look very much to expand to other places in my environment. So having a consultant would definitely be a great deal in the future.
Okay, perfect. All right. I mean, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. And before you go, by the way,
Yeah,
I just want to
welcome.
know if you have like any parting words to other social entrepreneurs out here.
Well, parting words would be that, well, if you have an idea, try to build on it as fast as possible, because no idea is new. No idea is new. You're thinking of something now. There's obviously someone else, so there's obviously multiple people. There are obviously multiple people thinking about the same thing. So it's only the first person to start that people will know. First to start is first to do. But obviously, you might be the first to think about it, and but you're not the only person to think about it. So try to initiate whatever you're thinking about as quickly as possible. Don't procrastinate, because when you procrastinate, by the time you decide to act, it might be too late.
Thank you. Don't procrastinate on your ideas. I think that's
Yeah,
summary of that. Thank you so
yeah,
much, Mr. Abdul Samad, for being here with us. We
you're
really
very much
appreciate
welcome.
your presence here. I believe
I appreciate
you
you
have
inviting me
an
as
a
well.
thing or two from you. and we will be happy to, of course, have you again in the nearest future on the show. Thank you so much for being here with us.
I
Have a
really look forward to
great day.
that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day, sir.
And you
All
too.
right, that's a wrap onto this. Yes, thank you. That's a wrap onto this show. We are really excited, of course, for Mr. Abdulsamad for being here. We hope you enjoyed our time together, our viewers there, and we hope, of course, that you would also um, go out there and watch the videos in case you didn't make it to the live shows. Go out there, watch the videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. You really would love to watch all of these shows because they make a lot of sense. And you get to learn, you learn, and you also get to unlearn as well. Okay, today, of course, you have learned that you can't run a business without a financial partner, and every idea you have has to be implemented as fast as possible, just to ensure that someone doesn't pick on that idea and begins to run it. I begin to feel, oh, your ideas have been stolen away from you. So do not procrastinate. Do not do anything that would about your brand, and ensure that you do and stay safe this period. Have a great day, viewers, and enjoy yourselves. Bye bye.